So now you have a rough idea of what Vue is and why you might want to use it. In case you're not fully convinced yet, no worries, we'll see it all in action very soon. There is one important thing to realize about using Vue though. We can use Vue in two main ways, you could say. We can use it to control parts of an HTML page and make that part a bit more reactive and interactive. So we could, for example, control the sidebar on a page to load elements there dynamically. Or we have like a chat overlay which the user can open up, and that chat overlay is controlled by Vue. So we don't have to control everything on the page with it. We don't have to use Vue for everything on a page if we don't have any reactivity. If we don't need an interactive element somewhere on our screen, we don't have to use Vue for it. And we can therefore use Vue to build so-called widgets. And that's not a general term, that's just a term I came up with. We control parts of a page by dumping in small widgets like a chat screen, like an interactive sidebar, and other parts on the page are totally not affected by Vue. The opposite, the other way of using Vue, would be that everything on a page is controlled with Vue. So every element is rendered and controlled by Vue. This is the so-called single page application approach, where the server only ever sends one HTML page, which includes basically no markup, but all the script imports we need, importing Vue and our Vue code. And thereafter, our Vue code defines what should be rendered on the screen in the browser after the page was loaded. Now, there also are some mixtures, but you will learn all about that, all about those two approaches in great detail throughout the course. We're going to start with the left approach because that's easier to get into Vue, but we'll then also move to the other approach, to the everything is controlled by Vue approach, so that by the end of the course, you feel comfortable using either of the two approaches, and you will also know when to use which approach. Because it turns out there is no better approach. These approaches are simply good for different things. And throughout the course, this will become very, very clear.